What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Coin versus Coin Results Show for Week 11. And it is showtime. It's 3 o'clock. Cheers and welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Caden the Diesel Freak. How's Billy Paul? Thanks for being in here. We are going to show the results from this week's college games. We had some crazy games, and we got some crazy picks amongst the coins. And still not feeling 100% better yet, but I'm getting there. Cheers. Let's pull out this week's slate of games and see who won what. Of course, Battle Angel was our guest shaker this week. Shout out to her. We appreciate her coming in last Thursday and helping us out with that. And had some interesting results. Okay. Northwestern at USC. The winning team was USC. Was chosen by dime and nickel. Quarter and penny chose Northwestern. Tulane at Memphis. Memphis won that game. And those picks went to quarter and dime. Georgia at Mississippi State. Also another 50-50 split. Georgia won the game, and quarter and nickel won the pick. BYU at T-Tech at Texas Tech. The only coin that got that right was a dime. Everybody else picked BYU. Indiana at Penn State. 3 coins got it right. Dime, nickel, and penny. Quarter got it wrong. Citadel at Ole Miss. Everybody chose Ole Miss to win that, and all the coins got it right. The very next game, Ohio State at Purdue, the coins all chose Purdue to win that, and of course they were wrong. The Ohio State won it, and so none of the coins got that game correct. And so we're 50-50 so far when the coins choose the same thing. Let me put this hat on. This hat looks better on film. Not really, but I don't do ball caps too much. Texas A&M at Missouri, 50-50 split. Quarter and penny got that game right. That's half of the games. Oregon at Iowa. Oregon won the game. Dime, nickel, and penny won the pick. Auburn at Vandy. All 4 coins went with Vandy in that and won it. So on this week, on week 11, the 4 coins chose unanimously 3 different times. It's only happened one other time, and I think that was week 5 or week 6. And the 3 times that they've chosen together on week 11, they got 2 of the 3 correct. Auburn and Vandy was a correct pick for all 4 coins. I remember on Thursday, we kind of thought that might happen. Washington at Wisconsin. Wisconsin was your winner, and the choice went to dime and penny. Oh, wait a minute. Wake Forest at Virginia. So that's 4 times the coins all agreed on week 11. 4 times. That's a record. And they got it wrong. So the coins are 2 and 2. They're 50-50 on the 4 times that they chose unanimously this week. Cal at Louisville. The only coin that got that one right was the dime. Everybody else chose Louisville to win that game. Uh, Navy at Notre Dame, dime, nickel, and penny chose correct. Quarter did not. LSU at Alabama. The only coin that chose Alabama to win that game uh, was the nickel. Dime, quarter, penny chose LSU and got it wrong. So, wow. Last game was my guest game. Battle Angel chose Florida State at Clemson. And so Clemson won that game, and the coins were 50-50 on it. So the game goes to the quarter and the dime. So that was your coins for week 11. It's in the books. Now let's do our tally sheet that shows our results. Quarter chose 6 games out of 16 correct. Dime got 10 correct. He was this week's big picker. The nickel got 9 correct picks this week. Again, another strong week for the nickel. The nickel has been showing some strong weeks over the last 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks now. Up until that point, weakest picker. The nickel was way behind everybody up until about 3 weeks ago. And then the penny got 7 picks correct. As of week 11, the totals are quarter 65, dime 70, nickel 69, and penny 66. So we have a new lead change, y'all. We have a new lead change with the dime being the best picker as of week 11. Nickel is actually in second place now. And for several weeks, he was behind. He was the last place. And he came on real strong last week, and then he did well this week. So nickel is second place now, and then penny's third place. Penny led several weeks in a row, and now has fallen to third place. And the quarter is actually in last place now. So, and I had predicted that Penny would win, and I don't know. We still got 3 more weekends of football. We still got week 12, and then we're going to have week 13 and 14. So it's a race. The nickel has really impressed me over the last 3 weeks. Starting with week 8, the nickel was the strongest picker in week 8. Week 8, he got 12 out of 16 correct games. And he was tied with quarter on week 9, and he was the strongest picker in week 10, and second to pick in week 9. The dime. I've noticed that dime, and I can show it. The dime has the habit of going against the other coins the most. The dime does not give a shit about choosing games on his own. He will go against penny, nickel, and quarter. We have many games where dime chose against the other ones, and sometimes the nickel or the penny will do it, but habitually the dime does it a lot, and he's actually leading. Seems to me like dime is the biggest risk taker of the 4 coins, and so far it's paying off. And the penny, I'm a bit disappointed, penny, because the penny's been the most consistent picker several weeks. The first week I did this was week 4. Penny got 11 correct games, and he was by far the strongest picker. He did the same thing in week 6, and also, he was second and third, But in week 6 and week 4, he outchose the other coins by a good jump. Uh, and then, like the nickel in week 5, he only got 5 correct picks. In week 5, he only got 8 picks right. Weakest picker in weeks 4, 5, and 6, 7. And then strongest picker in week, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 4, 5, 6, and 7, strongest, weakest picker, weakest one. And then 9, 10, and 11, strongest picker. And that's the nickel. So the nickel's either really up or really down, depending on what week it is in football. Uh, he's unpredictable. Same thing for the dime. The dime is unpredictable just as much. So we got us a race, y'all. I mean, it's hard to say which coin. I mean, who's going to win over the next few weeks? It's crazy. But anyway, there it is. The dime is leading. Nickel is second. Penny is third. And quarter is in last place with the tally sheet, with the overall results. And I don't know. We'll see where they finish up at, y'all. We'll see where they finish up at. So that's your week 11 results, yo. We'll be back next Thursday for week 12. Also, we're going to be giving away money. As a matter of fact, I need to write down a couple of names. Everybody who comments on these streams over the next couple of weeks will be eligible for a prize. I got Yoda already, Uncle Lou actually, and P Digit, and I'm going to add HBP, and I'm going to add Caden. I've added you guys to the name. Whoever comments in my streams on the Pick'em show or the results will be eligible to win money. Now, I was going to do it next week on week 12, but I think I'm going to roll it back to week 14. We're going to give away Cash App prizes. We're basically just going to draw names, and there'll be Cash Apps. I'm going to do some Cash App prizes for people up to $100. And that's why I want to roll it back to the last week of football, regular season, so that I can potentially bring more people in and get more exposure. And also I can save a few more dollars to give away. So stay tuned. This will only be for people who leave comments during the live streams, while the live streams are running. And so hang in there. You could win some extra Christmas cash for yourself, courtesy of Millis Vanillis or Lone Tractor Live. Caden says, how's it going? It's going, buddy. It's going pretty good, sir. Going pretty good. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to drop a link if anybody wants to come in and hang out. That would be cool. As soon as I figure out how to drop a link, let's see. Copy the link. Okay. Comment. There's the link right there for you guys. All right, there's the link. Somebody come in and hang out. If nobody comes in a few minutes, I'll go ahead and shut it down, because this is the most pointless and unwatchable YouTube show of all. It's the most unwatchable and pointless. Uncle Lou was correct. Nobody's watching this shit. Nobody cares. Not even me. But it's fun. It's just wasting time on Sunday afternoon. I got nothing better to do right now than hang out and do this shit. And I'm actually interested in these coins. Maybe I'm just goofy, Maybe I'm retarded. Maybe I'm stupid. But I'm for some reason interested in the direction that these coins are taking here. And if nobody watches it, I don't give a shit. It looks like I got 520 watchers. What is that? That's wild. Leave comments, win prizes, period. We're going to give away some money. We're going to give away some $25 cash apps. We're going to do some $100 cash apps. We're going to do some $50 cash apps. And we may or may not do a $250 cash app for somebody. So you could win some big money, or you could win some little money, or you could win some no money. You just have to stay in and hang on and comment while we're on. Get your name in the pot. So, how's everybody doing this week? What are y'all up to? How's the weather? It's been pretty good here. I'm just now getting over being sick. I've been sick the last week. It's been off and on with me the last week. I don't know if it's the flu or what, but I've been drinking liquor and I've been eating chicken soup, and I've been taking NyQuil and Robitussin and all kind of goofy shit. Alka-Seltzer, cold and flu. I'm not running any fevers. I was, but I'm not currently. I did wake up with a mild fever this morning, but it went away. It was just a minor one. So I should get better. I'm getting better, but I don't like when I feel like this. It sucks. Mostly I just feel like shit. I'm showing 524 viewers on right now. That's impossible. Not even possible. 524 people have never given a shit about me, ever. 524 watchers. I don't believe that. YouTube's got something going wrong. It's either YouTube or StreamYard. There's no way there's 500 people watching this right now. If there's that many people actually watching right now and you hear my voice, leave us a like. Hit the like button or something. Let YouTube know that you like it, even if you don't. You can lie to YouTube. It's okay. So, some of them games was wild, man. There was some crazy games this weekend. There always are in college football. That's why I like it. I walked away from the sport for a couple of years, but I couldn't stay away because it's just too much fun to watch. Even though college football has its problems, it's not without its problems. But then no sport is without its problems. Every sport got problems, and the game itself is just fun to watch for me. I enjoy it. Lou once said that he likes college football and Georgia is his team. Never a more true statement has been made. I like college football, and Alabama is my team. I don't think we're going to the Natty this year. If we do, it'll be a miracle. They didn't play too good last night, or it was not the best game. The defense, I don't know if the defense improved or if LSU just ain't got no offense. It might be that, but we stopped their run game a good bit last night. Yeah, they made some plays on us and that, but we had some pretty good defense last night. Or LSU's offense is just flat. I don't know, but I promise you, we got a bigger opponent next week with Oklahoma, and then we got some kind of scrub game. I forgot who the fuck that is, but Alabama could get into the playoffs this year. They really Need to tighten up those. They got shit to do. They got to tighten up, man. I'm liking them so far, and you can say they're soft. You can say whatever you want to about Alabama, but they have ever since they lost to Florida State in week 1. They have been winning games, whether it's by luck or whatever. Win is a win. A win is a win is a win. Could they beat Texas A&M in the SEC championship? I doubt it. That game would be a really difficult game to predict. It would be an easy game to bet on against Alabama, but I don't bet against Alabama. But who knows? I mean, Alabama has got some luck going on their side right now. Even if it is just luck, that's okay. It's luck. A win is a win, like I said. And sometimes you can get lucky and win. They've already shown it a couple of times this year. And some of the teams that they've beaten have went downhill since then. Since they lost Alabama, we're breaking other teams. Hopefully, Kalen DeBoer and his crew and the team can keep their shit together and at least get us to a playoff game, even if we get blown out by somebody like Ohio State or, one of the Big Ten teams. Or even there's a couple of Big 12 teams that could destroy Alabama on the field. But we don't know where we're going with college football. That's what I like about it. It's unpredictable. I did. Throw me a team asshole hat. I'm going undefeated forever now. Thanks, Uncle Lou. So, and I did get an Octavian shirt too. Are you on drugs, sir? He probably is. I'm sure by now. Because Florida looked like homemade shit. They were horrible against a bottom feeder SEC team, Kentucky. Wow, yeah, this team asshole does look good on me though, because I am on the team of assholes. I guess I am an asshole. I can be. I don't try to be. I don't walk around going, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole singing that Dennis Leary song. I just do me. That's all I do. Me. Mack trucks, baby. Never underestimate a man with a Mack truck. Never ever underestimate a man with a Mack. What else is there to talk about? I don't know. Not really anything. Nobody gives a shit about getting on here with me and yakking and cutting up. Nobody wants to chop it up with old Millis today. That's all right, because Caden just moved onto the stage. Welcome to the show, Caden. How you doing, buddy?
Millis, how you doing tonight, good buddy?
I'm doing okay, sir. How are you?
I literally just got done streaming. I was wondering when the heck somebody was going to step up, but I guess Alabama fans are too scared of Ohio State.
Yeah, we lose sleep at night worrying about Ohio State. We sure do.
But I'll say this. The Big Ten is one of the weakest conferences right now, ultimately. Because Ohio State, I don't know if the Big Ten is too scared of somebody from like Texas Tech, Alabama coming up to play Ohio State and then getting their butts kicked. But that's just my 2 cents. And
well,
I know
let me pick
Billy
your brain
Paul
for a
is
minute.
kicking in his boots.
Let me pick your brain for a minute there, Caden. Do you let's say it's the playoffs. Okay, Ohio State's in the playoffs. All right. Uh, can they beat Texas A&M? If they were to be matched up against A&M, would they win that game? Do
Yes,
you think? You think they would? Do
because
you?
Texas Tech hasn't played an elite defense. Texas Tech has not.
Not
Notre
Texas
Dame.
Tech. No. Texas A&M. A&M, not Tech.
No, I know.
A&M.
I'm talking about Texas A&M along with you. Texas A&M has
Okay.
not played an elite defense like Ohio State.
Yeah. Yeah.
Offensively, they're good, but they haven't been tested. They have to be tested ultimately, and they don't play Alabama, so there's a problem there too.
What elite defenses has Ohio State won against this year?
To be fair, the only time we played was like Washington, Illinois, but we beat them through the air.
Those are elite defenses.
Like when I say elite, I mean in their remarks, average, but that's just because Ohio State. I don't know if the Big Ten don't like Ohio State or they're just afraid of putting, Oregon or somebody like that in front of us. I don't know.
Because I really don't think Ohio State's win against an elite defense, honestly.
The
Have
only elite team that I'm gonna just say is Texas, but that was because they were the team that was hyped they were hyped and they were just blah 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 blah. But
Yeah,
we
in the
ultimately
preseason, yeah.
respectively.
Well, so Texas was hyped up in the preseason, but it turns out they don't have an elite defense.
No, they don't. Because
They,
everybody's overhyping these guys like they're crazy. I'm like, you guys are overhyping a team who has not played an elite team. They just lost the playoffs to Ohio State, and now they're coming back with all this thunder, and they can't bring it. It's sad. It's ridiculous.
what teams in the Big 12 do you think that Ohio State could win against right now?
Win against right now,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we could have a chance against Texas Tech and BYU
You
because
think you could beat Indiana?
I watched the Texas Tech BYU game and I was like, defensively, that's where they were fighting on, and offensively, but their defenses were trying to win 90% of that game on both sides on both teams.
You
But
guys
they
got
were
Indiana on the schedule, don't you?
no, we don't.
No?
Now we might face them in the Big Ten championship, but that's still predetermined.
Can you beat Michigan this year?
That's a 100% yes. Yeah, last year I questioned about it, but this year, I feel like honestly we have the upper hand on Michigan.
Yeah. In what way?
That's just like all coaching staff wise, and that we have better communication about plays. We have better communication with the defense and the offense, so we know what plays. They know what schemes to do. They know what defensively. Now that Jim Knowles is gone, and I told this other Ohio State fans, like Jim Knowles was the main problem was that he wasn't communicating with the defense staff properly, especially in those key moments.
Mm-hmm.
But now Matt Patricia is our defensive coordinator. That could really bump up our game. And I feel like this could lead us to win another national championship, 2 national championships, 3 national championships. This could put us on a dynasty run like Alabama, possibly.
Well, I think that Ohio State's a really hard to beat team this year. I do, but I do
Right.
see other teams I think can win against them in the postseason.
Right. But here's my thing. I've got 3 national championships in my lifetime, Mills.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3. Now, I don't know if you listen to other Alabama boys like Kangaroo Black, Coach Smoot, Jackson Johnson, all them dummies. But
Okay. Yeah.
but I told them I could have 4, 5, 6, 7 national championships in my lifetime, and I beat Alabama fans with more national championships in my lifetime. Only 3. They've got 6. But like I said, we could gain 4 more national championships. Heck, 5 more national championships under Coach Dave. This defense with this defensive coaching staff, because Brian Hartline isn't leaving the program, as far as I know. And as offensive coordinator, he's there because not only is our recruiting class good, but also that, he's giving these guys the knowledge and the aspects to be the best receivers. I mean, that's my opinion. But yeah, I mean, you're an Alabama fan. You can disagree with me, but that's what I tell people.
Well, I think that you could, but that doesn't necessarily mean you will. You never know what's going to happen from season to season.
But here's the problem. If, say, Alabama plays us again, say we beat Alabama again, and that's in the playoffs in the second round, we beat them, and it's by 3 touchdowns. Say we beat them by 3 touchdowns, 3 scores, and the game's over by the third quarter. We play Alabama again, and it's like, okay, or on the road or at home, and we beat them again. There's no difference in it. The results are still the same. We play Michigan and we beat them this year, next year. Years from now, Coach Day retires, and Brian Hartline's the head coach, or whatever. We beat them. As far as Texas Tech, maybe they can gain a win, or BYU could get a win against us in the playoffs and the national championship. But we'll have to see where the Big 12 stands. The ACC is too much of a mess, and Billy Pong and Pigskin Pete, I know, is a mess right now. Because those guys, I don't know what the heck's going on with Clemson fans, because they lost their minds. And Pigskin Pete don't like me no more because I told him the facts, but that's just their issue, and that they drink too many drinks. Pigskin Pete drinks too much liquor.
I think that right now, Ohio State would destroy Alabama in the playoffs right now.
Even in the regular season.
I don't think that, things could change between now and playoff time. We still got 3 or 4 more weeks until the playoffs, and things could change for either of those 2 teams. And until the games are played on the field, you don't know who's going to do what. You can sit and say that I think this and I think that, but the rubber hits the road. Alabama could improve in the next 3 or 4 weeks, or Ohio State could fall off. But right now, the Alabama that I've seen and the Ohio State that I've seen so far this year, Ohio State would destroy Alabama on the field. But you never know what might happen next, and so I think that Ohio State's a great team, but I don't think they're invincible. I think they are beatable. Even if it's not Alabama that beats them, somebody can beat Ohio State. And you got to look at like Indiana or Michigan, Texas A&M. Those are teams that could beat y'all on the field easily. So.
Or we could turn the tables on them and beat them.
Well, it could go either way. But those are some of the teams that have the potential of beating Ohio State. Because it's hard to go back-to-back natties, man. Alabama's done it, 2 times? And, they've done it 1 time in the playoff era. But it's not an easy thing to do, It's easy to think about, but it's not easy for the team to do.
Right, so, I get what you mean, Millis. But going back-to-back undefeated, even going back-to-back undefeated, we saw Georgia do that.
Yeah, Alabama's done that a couple times too.
Mm-hmm. But also, we could do it, and we could do it in the most, we could do it in the way that nobody's ever seen. Like, we play Alabama in 2027, week 2. We could go out there in week 2 and actually beat the brakes off of Alabama. And that year we could go undefeated and then win the national championship. We play Texas on the road. We beat them. We could go undefeated and win the national championship. there's those key differences. It's team communication, but it's also what are they doing to prepare. And I personally would say this, and I can speak, and I can say this here, Millis, because I talked to the guys from Ohio State. You know, I'm friends with some of these guys on the football team, and I've been in there, and I've been like, and I know what their mental process is at. And I'll say this: they know that every game is no excuse coming into the playoffs. It's win and win only. There's zero exceptions, and there's zero excuses. Michigan is the one that needs to get settled. Indiana, Oregon, don't matter. They're both going to pay the price. I said that once, and I said it twice to them dumb fans on VicTube's channel. Them dumb boys on VicTube's channel. I told them, either way, we're walking in and walking out with a win. If it's ugly, we got to get it done. We beat them. We beat the brakes off them. We get it done. Simple as that.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see there, Caden. We'll have to see how it goes.
Oh, we don't have to wait because the playoffs are going to be here sooner than you think, and everybody's going to be saying, "Oh," and then Ohio State's going to beat the brakes off of them. Could beat the brakes off of them, or it could be close. And that's where my mental process is at. And I told people also, you can disagree with me on this, but this is like this Ohio State defense. Oh, hey, P Digits, what are you doing?
What's up, P Digits? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show.
Resident Clemson fan. Yeah, what's up? But I'll say this, Mills. This defense is like the Baltimore Ravens dream team of college football. You get all the nastiest guys put on one single roster, and they just come out there and beat the brakes off somebody. That's how this defense is playing. I mean, that's what I like to call it, the diesel-free defense, because it's playing out of their minds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, P Digits, come on up, buddy. Tell me otherwise. He dropped the link. You want to tell me otherwise? Get your butt up in here, boy. Hey, I got a bigger nutsack than most people think. I told Pigskin Pete to shut the hell up on his own show. Fun fact. And I told Uncle Lou he don't have the balls to tell me otherwise.
I don't know, man. You don't want to be overconfident. Overconfidence will get you a loss. But sometimes you get overconfident and get a loss that way. I've seen teams. They thought that they had the game won, and then they just cruised, and then they lost.
This is the year, but this is the year, Millis, that I'm saying this. Ohio State is going undefeated, going into the playoffs, and we're playing with. And then I know those guys are gonna play with their boots to the ground, and they ain't giving a shit about anybody.
Yeah,
they're just gonna run full steam. There's no putting the foot on the brake pedal. They're keeping full steam. It's full steam ahead only. It's like a Peterbilt, and I run Peterbilts personally. My boss has got Peterbilts. That's the only way you run, and that's the only. And they run full steam with a heavy load. When you got them heavy loaded, and you got all the trucks ready to run in full storm, one job, you know you're getting something done. That's the bottom line.
So Ohio State is a Peterbilt?
Yep. Built tough and dang sure knows how to get her done. That's why I got my Peterbilt sweatshirt on, and I got a Peterbilt hat on.
Yeah.
What, you want to tell me otherwise about Peterbilt?
Well, Peterbilt is overrated, and so is Ohio State to me. I'm a Mac guy. Peterbilts are overrated. I've had them.
Oh, that's why you can't handle the horsepower of them things. Because they
Well,
like
I
to
can
drink
get just
fuel.
as much
They
horsepower
like
with
to
a
hand
Mac.
it down.
I can get just as much horsepower or more out of a Mac, and a Mac will last longer, has a better warranty, and less cost on the parts. And also, Mac builds their own engines. Peterbilt don't.
So at least Peterbilt knows how to use a good engine like Cummins or Caterpillar. Hell, in Detroit. But the dream team is a Peterbilt 389, 379, 13 speed with an N14 big Cam Cummins.
Well, I agree with you on the 13 speed, but not on the motor, not on the truck. Sorry.
Oh, come on. You want to put a Mac with a Caterpillar motor?
No, I'll put a Mac with a Mac motor and a 13 speed. MP8 13, Camelback suspension. That's the way to go.
Nope. Peterbilt with a Caterpillar Cummins 13 speed straight piped, rolling coal down the road. That's how you know you're getting something done.
You've been watching too much TV.
Oh, come on now. I work on a
How many trucks have you ever owned? How many trucks do you own?
I actually have a Ford I own, but
Yeah, that's not a truck, though. I'm talking about an 18-wheel big truck, commercial vehicle truck, big truck.
my boss owns them. That's who I work for.
I've had 6 of them. I've had Peterbilts. I've had KW. I've had Freightliner. I've had bunches of them. I grew up on Macs. My dad had 10 of them, Mac trucks.
Mm.
We put them Peterbilts and them Kenworths to sleep with them Macs. Especially going off road. Dump truck, Peterbilt's a pretty good highway truck. They ride comfortable, and they're classy and all that. I give them that. But when you're going off road, you can't beat the Macs. Macs are natural born construction trucks, and
Kenworths are too.
Kenworths, they're better than the Pete's in the off road, but both of them are PACCAR, and PACCARs just can't hold up off road too long.
See, the PACCAR motors are bad. But when you talk about a Cummins or Caterpillar with a good transmission,
that's why I say, see, Mac builds their own motors. They make their own steel. They make their own bolts. Everything on that Mac is made by Mac. And Peterbilt doesn't do that. Peterbilt don't build their own chassis. Peterbilt don't actually do anything but assemble trucks. They outsource all the ingredients. All the parts and pieces are made by Wabco, Meritor, Haldex, and companies like that. Rayco, Chalmers, all those are Peterbilt and Kenworth type parts. And they don't even build their own. Mac makes their own steel and their own aluminum, and they make all their own shit to build the trucks with. Everything's in house with Mac. You can order them with Cummins or Caterpillars or whatever in them, but
not
the
more
truck
with the
itself.
Caterpillar. You can't order one with a Caterpillar.
Come again?
You can't order a semi with a Caterpillar motor.
Yeah, you can.
Nope.
Yeah, they came back out with the highway motors.
Did they really?
C10, C12, C15. Yeah, those are available.
Yeah, but not with Cat.
Yeah, that's a Caterpillar.
Yeah, I know, but you had to order it from a different diesel motor stop.
Right. You go to the dealership, you order the truck, you ask for the Cat motor.
Mm-hmm. But on Peterbilts and Kenworths nowadays, they just use Cummins. But them are some strong motors. And they put them with a strong truck. And that's a Peterbilt or Kenworth. My boss has both, and they're just as good and they're just as tough.
Well, the Detroit DD15s are only available for the Freightliners and the Western Stars anymore. They don't. The DD15.
DD15 Detroit.
DD15 is a Detroit. It's only available for Western Star and Freightliner.
I said C15, like a C15 Cat.
C15 is a Cat. You can get that in any truck you want it in.
Peterbilt Kenworth, but that's what my boss has got.
You can actually order a Mac with a C15 Cat in it.
Can you really?
Never you can, but pay a lot more money for it. Yeah. Yep.
I've never seen anybody with a Mac truck with a Caterpillar motor in it.
Dude, you can order a cat. You can order any engine for a Mack except for the Detroit.
Hmm. Those guys just run the Mack motors.
Freightliner owns Detroit,
Yeah.
and so they stopped carrying them for the other makers. They only carry them for the Freightliners and the Western Stars.
Hmm.
And
I have to look into that.
you can look into it. That's fine. You can order new Macs with the C15 cats in them.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, there's a couple of them running around in this area that's got the kitty cats in the
Let me guess,
Mac.
you got one with a cat motor?
No, mine are Macs. Both my trucks are all, or well, all three of my trucks are all Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because I like the Mac power. It gets better fuel mileage than the cat, and the parts are expensive for the cat motors. If you buy water pumps or timing covers, oil pans, oil pumps, internal parts, you pay twice as much for the cat stuff as you do for everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
I'll be
not
there.
necessarily better. The cat C15s have a lot of electrical problems right now, and
Yeah, they do. But
the
also,
after treatment sucks in them.
but
In fact,
also,
if I was going to order a Peterbilt or a Kenworth, I would rather have a Packard or a Cummins in it, just because the cats are, the cats once they get over 100,000 miles on them, they turn to shit. They stay in the
mm-hmm.
shop.
Right. But also,
They do pull good now. I'll give you that. Them kitty cats will pull now. They'll pull. But
mm-hmm.
that's not all there is to a truck engine. You know, from a business standpoint, you have to look at it from cost effectiveness, return on investment, things like that.
Right.
Which is why I stick with the Max, because the parts, if you go buy, let's say you buy a rebuild kit for a cat motor, it's going to cost you $8,000-9,000. You can get a rebuild kit for a Mac motor for about $6,000. That's just one example.
Right.
And there's many others.
Right.
Alternators and starters and shit like that. That's pretty much universal nowadays. The starter that fits on the cat motor also fits the Mac motor, also fits the Detroit motor. External
Right.
engine parts are pretty much universal. Not exactly, but pretty much. Internal parts are the big differences. Rotating assemblies, cylinder heads, injectors, things like that. Them cat injectors will cost you, $2,000 a piece. You can buy the Mac injectors for about $500 a piece, and you also get way better fuel mileage with the Cummins does good. The X15 is a good motor. It does pretty good on fuel, but
Oh,
something
yes, it
happens
does.
when them Cummins gets about 350,000 on them. The damn after treatments just crap out. They blow the EGR coolers and the DPFs clog up and all kind of shit. I used to work
That's
for a
why.
company that had
That's
100
why.
trucks, and
That's
they
why.
had, out of the 100 trucks, about 70 of them were X15s or the ISX 15 Cummins, and they were good engines till about 350 grand. And when they get them high miles on them, they start staying in the shop, having shit done to the after treatment, or blow the EGR coolers, shit like that. I had one that I was driving, the damn transmission bell housing, the bolts backed out, and the bell housing came off of the motor. And they had to tow that truck 500 miles back to the shop. I had to get me a rental truck. And I agree with you on 13-speed transmission. I think 13-speed is the best one they have. The 18s are fancy, but the 18s don't get near the fuel mileage, and they don't pull as hard as the 13s. Them 13 speeds, like I don't have a 13 in none of my trucks, but I wish I did. Two of mine are automatics, and one of them's a 10-speed. And I wish I had a 13-speed, but you can't find anybody that can drive 13s and 18s anymore. Most people can't even drive a stick no more. All the schools stopped teaching manuals about 10 years ago. So the driver pool on the manuals is very low right now. It's actually a restriction on your CDL, automatic transmission. And like, I have to drive that one truck of mine because I'm the only person qualified to drive it.
Right. Oh no, I get you. I get you, Mills.
The automatics are taking over, and I hate it. I hate the automatics taking over. I wish we still had manuals, you know. And your heavy haul trucks still have manuals. They don't put automatics in the heavy hauls, you know. But your normal highway trucks are almost all automatics now, and I hate them things. I got 2 of them. I don't like them, but I have to run them.
I get you. But at the same time, you gotta understand that there's people that prefer, you know, that prefer a certain brand of truck because you know.
Yeah, of course, yeah, it's always that way. It's always that way.
And it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna say, oh, well, this is, you know,
but I mean, again, we can reference that back to college football. Everybody's got their own preferences, you know.
Right.
We all like the same team. It would be a boring sport.
Right. No, you make a valid point there at the same time. That I'll say this, as far as if you're gonna say semi, here's the other thing. Diesel wise, if you're gonna say, well, oh, what the heck? What? Daggone it, I lost it. I lost what I wanted.
That's okay. That's all right.
But
so I'm going to be giving away some cash prizes. Your name is in the pot. We're going to do. I was going to do it on week 12 next week, but I'm going to pull it back to week 14. I'm going to do it rivalry weekend. We're going to draw names, and we're going to give away some money over the next couple of weeks.
Is that really so, Miller?
Yeah, that is. You got to have Cash App. Do you have Cash App?
I have Zelle, if that works.
No, I don't know. No, Zelle and Cash App are not the same thing. This is paid through Cash App.
Is it Venmo too?
No, it's Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, sorry. But
so what's the cash prize for rivalry week?
It's gonna be a couple of different. I'm gonna do a couple of $25 prizes, some $50 prizes, and some $100 prizes. I'm gonna give away some hundreds and some 50s and some 25s. It'll be several. It won't be just 1 or 2. It'll be a few. It'll be at least 2 or 3 or whatever. It'll be 2 or 3 25s, 2 or 3 50s, and a couple of hundreds, and might even do a 250.
Well, I was gonna say, here, I like to actually pass my giveaway ticket to someone else.
Well, okay, all right. We're basically just going to put everybody's name in a bowl and draw from the bowl. If your name pops up, then we'll just draw again, and we'll give it to somebody else. We'll see.
Yeah, and
I'm trying to get people to watch the show and participate. That's what I'm going for. So I started last week. Everybody who makes a comment during the stream gets your name wrote down. So far, it's like 5 of y'all. And then every week, when somebody comes in and comments, I'm going to put their name in it, And if you're already in, you're already in. So if somebody who comes in and leaves a comment during the stream, their name will get in the hat too. And then on week 14, when we choose the games, when we pick the games, as a matter of fact, would you like to be my guest coin checker next week?
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It'll be Thursday at 7 o'clock. Well, you're in Central Time, right?
Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, well, you're on Eastern, so it'll be 7 o'clock Thursday.
7 o'clock Thursday.
Yeah.
I'd have to, well, trying to think. Yes, coin picker.
All you got to do is put some coins in a cup and check them up. That's what the nature of it is. Have you watched the show already?
I've watched the previous episode of what's it called? The
Coin versus coin.
The coin versus coin with Nate the Great.
Yeah. So it's basically the same thing he was doing. If you want to be my guy next week.
I mean, I don't got many coins on me, but.
Well, you don't need but 4. You need a quarter, a dime, a nickel, and a penny. One of each.
Oh, okay. That ain't going to be no problem.
We got to figure out how to get a hold of each other. Let me try to put something in the private chat. Let me put my email in the private chat.
I'll join you Thursday night. The heck with it! I'll join you Thursday night.
Okay.
I can't get one.
Okay, good. Can you see the private chat?
Do what?
Can you see the private chat?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, don't say it out loud. That's my email in the chat. Email me your contact information.
That will do.
And what I'll do is I will send you a link to the show before we go on. And then you click the link and join me in the background before the show goes on, and we'll talk about it, and I'll explain it to you before we go on.
Okay.
Send me your phone number or something, some way to get a hold of you in that email.
Okay.
Okay.
That will be fine.
Email me your contact information, and then I will send you the link before the show goes on, and I'll go ahead and announce you as my guest for next week. And then about 15 minutes before showtime, I'll hit you up with the link. You click the link, come in the back room, and I'll show you how to go through it.
Gravy.
Sound good?
Yeah, but we got somebody in the house that doesn't like me, and somebody that really has got his 2 cents on me. Oh, kid.
Head's in here.
Oh yeah,
Hey, buddy. How you doing, Hoghead?
Hoghead don't like me.
Hoghead's a good guy. He's good people. I've met him personally. He's good folks. Tennessee man.
Millis, he don't like me. I'll tell you that now. He
Well,
don't
there's a lot of people that don't like you. He's not the only one that don't like you.
Oh, Pigskin Pete don't like me. Lou don't like me.
He says, why do you think he don't like you?
Oh, because probably I went over and told Pigskin Pete to shut the hell up on his own show, and then I told Uncle Lou he don't have the balls to say something in my face. And I told him that his fan base is delusional, dumb, and stupid, and his fan base is retarded.
Well, maybe that's why people don't like you there, Caden, because you talk too much. You think that's it?
Or because he won't tell his own favorite football team to come play Ohio State in the regular season because they know if they did, they get smacked.
He can't just walk up to Clemson and be like, you guys go play Ohio State because Caden told me to tell you that. That's not going to happen.
Because they know it'll be bad. They know it'll be bad.
No, but I'm saying, you think that he's just going to call up Dabo and say, Dabo, I need you to play the Buckeyes for Caden? No, that's delusional. He's not going to do that.
I like to see Clemson fans try to do that. I'd like to see them try.
Sometimes a man is judged by the multitude of his words. Do you know what that means?
Let me think about that.
Sometimes a man is judged by the multitude of his words.
Yeah, I see what you point there.
I'm not criticizing you, Caden. I have nothing against you. You ain't never done nothing to me.
Oh, I know, Millis, but I know you're talking about somebody else. I have to admit, it was bad in December, he said.
But when you go on a guy's show and just start yakking like that, they don't. People are put off by that sometimes. And
or sometimes I just have to call him out for the way it is.
And Pigskin Pete, loving to death, he's kind of a slightly irritated person constantly anyway. So some of the things you say might set him off,
Well,
Maybe that's why he don't like you. Hoghead, I don't know why he don't like you, but I think Hoghead probably does like you because he likes everybody. Hoghead is a people person. He likes people. Maybe he likes you. He just don't like some of the shit that you say.
Well, you know what? I always tell people, if you have a problem with me, roll aside and tell me. Otherwise, shut up and get lost. I'll be honest with people there, Millis. If someone got a problem with me, they can tell me. Otherwise, they can keep their mouth shut.
Well, I don't have any problems with you personally. I think you're a delusional Ohio State fan, but I know 1,000 delusional Ohio State fans. That doesn't mean I don't like you, though. I like you. I do think you're delusional when it comes to your team sometimes, but a lot of fans are delusional when it comes to their team. So you're not the only one. And I have a high tolerance for people, especially when it comes to shit. Anyway, so some people don't have a tolerance for that sort of thing. I think Pete doesn't have a tolerance for bullshit, and Lou definitely don't. Lou actually blocked you, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't give a crap. Lou can do what he wants because he's Lou, and he's 6 sorry, and sad alcohol drinking son of a you know what.
Well, I don't know. I think Lou's all right. Lou's a good guy. I know him personally too. Lou's good. He's a good man. He's good people. See, the thing is I've met a lot of college football YouTubers in person, and sometimes what is on YouTube ain't the person that you meet. I've been to the softball games. I've been to the Slav Olympics, and it's never, when you meet somebody in person, it's different than it is on the interwebs. And I know Lou personally enough to know that he's not a bad guy. He's a good man. Lou, he's got a hard outer crust, but he don't put up with bullshit. That's all there are to it. And if you met him in person, I don't know if you guys would get along or not, but Lou's good people. You can't trash Lou too hard, man. Lou's a good guy. He's definitely a good YouTuber, and he's a good person. Him and BA and everybody that I've met have been good people. Now, there's a couple of them that I didn't like, like Jay Shites is one. Me and Jay had a rough start, but I actually think Jay's all right. Jay's a good person. 3 years ago, I was going through some shit in my life that I let affect my YouTube experience, and I shouldn't have done that. Jay is one of those people who constantly makes little comments and remarks that are sometimes funny, but sometimes they can annoy a person. and he had kind of gotten under my skin a few times about it and stuff. But it wasn't Jay, it was me. I just had to get over it, and I did. And like I would hang out with Jay right now, and Jay's a good guy. A lot of them are. TK is another one. TK, she hates my guts. She gets triggered at me so quick. But I don't let that get to me either.
Who
I
is it?
know how TK Tiger Cat.
Oh yeah,
She
he's one sad son of a gun.
Tiger Cat. She's a good lady. She's middle aged like I am, and sometimes middle age can kick your ass.
No, ain't
And
that the dang truth?
it kicked her ass for a while, but she's doing well. She moved a few years back. She made a big major life change and moved, reset her whole life, and she's doing really good. And she wears her emotions on her sleeves, and it's not hard to set her off, especially for me. I don't know why I'm different, but TK, she has a good soul. And so when she gets mad at me and shit like that, I don't let it get to me, because I know that in a few weeks she'll be all right. And Hoghead said Rod, and I miss Rod. Rod ain't been on YouTube in a long time, and he was a lot of fun on YouTube. Rod's a good guy.
Right.
Did you ever know Rod?
No.
Yeah, Rod probably wouldn't like you either.
Right.
Rod's had a lot of one-liners, like little sayings.
Like that's the bottom line because Diesel Freak said so.
No, like you can go fuck yourself. He said something with a Baba Ganoush. He had I'll give you the goat and shit like that. Pete's got a lot of Rod stingers.
Oh yeah.
They're good ones. Yeah, we all miss Rod's P digits. I wish Rod had come back to YouTube. He's been around. He went to Kobe's wedding and shit like that. He's been around. He just ain't been on YouTube much.
Probably because what? Everybody just like he's probably tired.
I don't know. Could be.
Because of all the BS he's probably heard.
But I don't have any words to say. If I had advice for you, it would be just try not to be so uh, facetious on YouTube when you're going people's shows. You gotta show them a little bit of respect and try not to be so outlandish with your Ohio State's gonna whoop everybody's ass stuff. They're not invincible. They never have been. Neither is Alabama. I've never thought of Alabama as an invincible team.
Well, then there's some of y'all's fan base that is delusional.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Bama fans out there that really think that there's Alabama and then everybody else. That's true. That's that way with any fan base, though.
Even Clemson, even Pigskin Pete, and all their fan base.
Well, I don't think Pete's a delusional Clemson fan, though.
No,
Pete's realistic
it's
when it
not
comes
Pete.
to Clemson.
It's not Pete. It's his fan base in particular that can be a little delusional.
In what way? How so?
I mean, there's sometimes I hear Clemson fans on Facebook, on Twitter, and they're just yapping their mouth about how Devil Sweeney's going to bring him back, even after
Yeah,
they
but
have a rough
none of
season.
those are Pigskin Pete's.
Well, I've seen them talk on Pigskin Pete's show.
But they talk on every show, baby.
Right, but it's like even some Georgia fans are delusional.
Well, there's delusional fans everywhere.
Yeah, but you know what I said about Ohio State? I've got 3 national championships on my lifetime. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so what? What does that mean? That don't mean anything.
I could get 4 national championships, and I say, "Oh, I got 4 national championships in my lifetime." I get 5. If I
Then
said,
what?
I'm about to have 7 national championships in my lifetime, I'm saying that I could because the Ohio State team is elite.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, what next?
And
7 national championships. Yay.
what's after 7? Oh, I don't know. Um,
The
what's
point I'm
next?
trying to make, though, Caden, is that you're not going to win every championship always. What's up, Nate? How's it going, buddy?
Not much, man.
How are you, sir?
A little sick, but I'm okay.
Yeah, I've been a little down myself this past week.
Yeah.
I've been taking a lot of medicine and trying to self-medicate, I actually went to the doctor last Monday, and he said, well, you ain't got no fever or nothing. And they went ahead and gave me a flu shot. But sometimes the flu shot gives you the damn flu. So maybe that's what happened.
Well, I haven't had that before. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I guess I have a little cold. I don't know. I'm not stuffy, but I have a sore throat. That's about it.
Yoda's in the house. Welcome, Yoda.
Yeah, we somehow got a win. Yay. Yeah, it was a good win. When he kind of almost slipped up again against UCLA in the fourth quarter, but
Yeah.
we didn't. We could go 9-3, but I don't know.
Is this
Maybe
Nate
eight.
Gray?
Yoda, if you want to jump on, there's a link for you, sir.
Yes, Caden.
Isn't that nice? Nate the Great is on here.
Oh, yeah, I got to
Yes.
put Nate on the list here. Nate's in here. I'm putting you down, Nate. All right. Nate, you might win some money the next couple of weeks.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yep, I've got Yoda, Lou, P Digits, HBP, Caden, and Nate. On week 14, we're going to draw out some cash prizes. We're going to do some 25s and some 50s and some 100s.
Nice.
You might win some money. Stay tuned to find out. I was going to do it next week, but I'm going to push it back to the rivalry weekend.
Right. That's good. That's good. That's good. Idea.
I'm gonna throw the money in the pot, and
I'm actually waiting. Is rivalry weekend like 2 weeks away?
Yep, 2 weeks away, week 14. Yep.
I'll pick Vic that week.
Well, you think so?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but I'm trying to be on the I'll pick Vic on rivalry week because we have a
Did Nebraska win last night?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, barely, but
cool.
Still won.
Cool.
I think we go on the road on Penn State this week.
Penn State next week?
Yeah, next week. Yeah. And then
Alabama's got Oklahoma next week at Tuscaloosa at home.
And we play Iowa. That's going to be a tough one.
Is that going to be at home or is that a road game for y'all?
It's going to be at home, but you never know.
Yeah. How did they look last night? Did you was it a good win or was it a struggle win? How did you feel about the win last night?
Both. We were leading like 21-7 at halftime, but we let them score at 21 in the fourth quarter, but we still won. It's like 28-21 final.
Yeah.
So
they were trying to come back on you.
Yeah, pretty much. But that freshman quarterback we have, Latif, I call him Laqueef. But anyways, he's pretty good. He's pretty good for a freshman. Not saying he'll be, elite. I still have to see more of him. But Latifah's looking good so far for Nebraska because Raiola's out for the season.
Was he injured?
Yeah, he was injured. He I think he had dislocated fibula. I think. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep. You never want to see that, but
No.
I still don't. Plus, I still don't understand the hate, or I guess not hate, but I guess people don't like what. I mean, I don't know if it's just personality, or just like the looks about like Mahomes. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know much about him. I haven't really followed him too much.
Yeah.
Is he got a bad attitude?
No, he doesn't have a bad attitude. It's just some people think that he wants to be like Mahomes, which is I don't know why that's a bad thing.
Oh yeah, I have heard that where he was trying to be Mahomes.
No,
version
he's just
2.
trying to be what he wants. I mean, if he wants to try to be Mahomes, I know there's only one Mahomes, but if he wants to be like his idol, I mean, he actually trains with Mahomes with his
quarterback coach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
but you know what? Dylan Raiola can call himself Mahomes version 2, but he hasn't played. He hasn't played any good competition.
And that is true. Yeah, I mean,
because last year against Ohio State, that was proven.
Good. I think he did pretty good against Ohio State. Not to lie.
Yeah, but when he got knocked off, he got knocked off. There's an issue.
Right. Yeah.
Hey Yoda, get in here. Heck, Hoghead, get in here. I'm calling Hoghead up here. What, Nathan? I got the balls enough to tell Hoghead to get his butt up in here.
I'll let you do you. I'm not gonna.
I told Millis I got a big enough nutsack that I told Pigskin Pete to shut the hell up on his own show.
I'll be right back.
And Millis, you know that, and that's damn true. Millis got no comment.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you want me to say?
That I'm one bad SOB?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, it's true. I'm 22. I got a lot going for me. Working hard, 14 hours a week, every Monday through Friday. I don't stop. Weekends are just my days off to take it easy. Or the boss is just giving me an extra day off because I'm working a little extra on the weekends. I mean, it's true.
Okay, yay. What does that have to do with telling Pete to shut the hell up on his own show? It seems kind of disrespectful.
Or you just got the balls to tell him. Because sometimes he can have a little too much ego up his you-know-what. You can disagree with me, Millis, but that's your opinion.
I'm staying out of this one.
Speaking of words,
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna stay out of it because
no comment. No comment. Anyways,
I think it's a name.
Yeah.
Or I just got the ball sack to do it.
You got the ball sack to do what? Tell Pete to shut up on his own show. Okay.
And I called Lou out for his stupidity.
And you know what? It doesn't matter though, Caden.
Well,
nobody cares about that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Maybe you should humble yourself and respect the man on his stream. You know, maybe you should rethink the way you're going about this. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, you know what? I told people I'm the most hate Ohio State fan for a reason. You know, people don't like me, but I just got a set of balls on me that people are like, damn, he's really got a set of balls.
Nobody cares about your balls, Caden. Nobody gives a shit about your balls.
No, I'm just saying.
There's a few people that would like to kick you in the balls, but other than that, nobody cares about your nutsack.
I'm not saying that, Millis. I'm saying like I got enough in my stomach, in my gut, and in my stomach to say to Lou, shut the hell up. Or I could tell Pigskin Teeth to shut the hell up.
Right, but to what purpose? What would be the why?
Because either I'm trying to tell him a point, or I'm just trying to tell him straight up because I'm trying to speak. You know, and I'll say this. I told people I'd rather be hated than liked, but there's only few that respect me for the fortitude and what I do on here and what I'm all about. I roll by the motto: hated by all, respected by few, loved by few. That's how it is on here. That's how it is.
Okay. All right.
And you hear about, and you don't hear me talk about how much women I get. I don't got time for that shit. Because I know there ain't no woman who can hang with me. By all means.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Anyway, Nate, by the way, why don't you go tell Nebraska until they beat Ohio State? Then, Nate, they can start talking snack. But unfortunately, they can't.
I think they play next year, I think.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the results are going to be the same. Gillen Rayola's overrated. And even against Ohio State, that defense is going to cook him. That's straight up.
How many teams can lose next year?
You're asking how many teams we're going to lose to?
No, I'm asking how many seniors are going to lose to the draft.
I don't know. We'll figure that out when it comes. But until then, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the season. Ohio State kicking everybody else's ass, winning the national championship, beating the hell out of Michigan. And I'm going to be up in here saying, well, 10-time national championship, 10 championships. It sounds just as dang sweet. Maybe 11, maybe 12, maybe 13, maybe 14, maybe 16 national championships, 18. But I don't want to get off because I won't have enough finger room to fit all them rings. I'm going to have a hard time fitting them rings on my fingers.
Yep.
That's a lot of bling right there, Millis, ain't that?
You might be the Ohio State version of Octavian.
Try it. It's true.
Well, Octavian, we both know they ain't getting another national championship. But, however,
Okay, you might be the white boy Octavian Cador. Caden Cador, that's you.
Well, I'm Caden the Diesel Freak because I run diesel.
Well, you got the freak part right.
Do what?
You got the freak part right. Caden the freak.
The Diesel Freak. Because I work on stuff that's diesel.
That's for a while.
And I run stuff that's diesel. I drive stuff that are diesel. So,
He might be the white boy Octavian.
well, I'm going to leave it all to y'all. And
because Ohio State's going 15-0 for the next 12 seasons.
I was going to say next 6.
Okay, next 6 seasons, Ohio State's going undefeated in the next, 100 games?
150.
Okay.
150.
That's, yeah. Let's see. 6 seasons of 15-0, and nobody can touch Ohio State.
Technically,
they have no flaws.
Technically 17-0 because of the playoffs.
Okay, so 17 over the next 6 seasons. Yeah, they're gonna win the next 100 games. They don't have any chink in the armor. They're a flawless team, and nobody can beat them. Do you hear what you're saying?
And I'm proud to say it.
This is why they don't like you. This is why they don't like you. You said they don't like you. That's why. Because you're super delusional, man.
Or the Ohio State's going to do it. Yeah, we're just saving the weapons for when we do. And plus, the recruiting class is high.
Yeah, because we're not rotating any players over the next 6 seasons. They're all going to be there. The same players that are there now are going to be there. Every player they get out of the portal is going to be great. None of the Ohio State players are going into the portal to change teams. I get it.
But I'll leave it at that. And y'all, we'll catch y'all. And Millis, take my name out of the drawing, will you? And
Okay. All right.
give it to Hoghead, because I guarantee you Hoghead's gonna need more of that money for tissue money or
Well,
P.
I'm taking your name out right now as we speak. Like you said, I'm taking you out.
Because y'all gonna need more tissue money after we beat y'all in 2027 and in the playoffs.
Oh,
Tissue money.
okay.
Because when the tears start falling and Keelan Russell and Ty Simpson are sent to the hospital courtesy of that Ohio State defense, that's a whole nother subject. So I'm going to leave it to you boys. And I'm going to say this. Roll, Buckeyes, roll, baby. And that's the bottom line.
Wow. White boy Octavian, folks, for your entertainment.
Jeez.
Wow. And he wonders why people don't like him.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's some kind of a special needs person or something.
I don't know.
He's just real happy about the fact that he told Pete to shut up on his own show. I don't get it.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, he was bragging because he told Pete to shut the hell up on his own show. He was bragging because Lou blocked him, and because he's got the balls to say what he needs to say.
Yeah.
I mean, wow, man.
Nah, I don't know.
I can see where Pete's coming from. He's hard to listen to sometimes.
Yeah.
He's hard to deal with, man.
I'm not even that bad.
I'm an old guy, Nate, and we used to have a saying for people like that back in the day that they thought that their shit don't stink. He thinks his shit don't stink.
Yep.
I try to give him some good advice, but I don't think it's soaked into the brain.
Right.
I don't think he understood what I was trying to say to him.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, it just is what it is. I don't know how the hell he found none of us, man. How did that guy find us?
I don't know.
I wonder if he's that way, in his life. Or if that's just a YouTube thing,
True.
Woo. He's hard to listen to sometimes.
He is. Yep.
I don't think he's a bad person, but he gives me these vibes like he does. He reminds me of Octavian. Actually, I like Octavian a little bit better, honestly, because Octavian is at least funny. Yeah, he's at least entertaining. Caden just makes me want to bash my head into a wall.
True.
I got $1 million says if he ever met any of the YouTubers in person, he would not talk that kind of shit in face.
Yeah.
Like if he were to come to the slobs or any of our events or anything, he would not be talking shit like it. No, that's some keyboard warrior shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to be. If he stood toe to toe with Pigskin Pete, Pete would tear him up, man.
Yeah.
Or Lou or anybody. And I don't mean like in a fist fight situation. I'm talking about, just in general. Pete would rip him a new asshole.
Yep.
And we all know Lou is a master troll.
Yeah.
And you can't troll a fucking troll. And one thing that Lou's great at is trolling. So he would never match up with Uncle Lou in person.
Right.
Not even for a minute.
Nope.
That might be actually worth watching. That would be fun to witness right there. But it would never happen because a man like Caden, he's not ever coming to anything. He wants to hide behind YouTube. That's
Yeah.
his thing. We could have the Slob Olympics in his hometown. He wouldn't show up. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. How's the weather up there where you're at? Are y'all getting cold up there yet?
And it's getting cold. Well, cold. It's 29 right now.
You guys had any snow up there yet?
No, not
No snow
Nebraska
yet.
doesn't. Nope.
Yeah,
But it feels like 17 degrees with the wind chill.
yeah.
Um,
It's not been bad here. The nights are cold, but the days are warm.
yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's still cold over here. Um, next Sunday, or no, this tomorrow, it's gonna be 39, the high of 39, and the low of 30, and Tuesday is supposed to be 68, which is really good.
Yeah, yeah.
And so basically Tuesday through Thursday mostly it's gonna be in the 60s now, and then Friday's gonna be like um um what was it? Friday's supposed to be 60 again. Nice. Feels like it's gonna. Dang, it's gonna be a good weekend. I'm not gonna lie, 67, 60. Um, yeah, it's just I guess this week or the weekend is gonna be really nice. I don't know
That's
why,
pretty
but
good for Omaha in November. That's pretty damn good weather.
yeah. But today's pretty pretty um what do you call it? What time is it? 3. Yeah, right now it feels like 15, but it's actual 29 degrees, and at 5 p.m. it's gonna feel like 5 degrees. It was just super cold. So um,
Yeah. What do you got going on this week? You got anything planned?
well, I have to work Monday through Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Um, I'm still the dishwasher guy at my old job. Um,
Okay.
I thought. Well, I did want to quit because they got bought out and stuff. Their brand did, which they did, and um, apparently some my coworkers or some of my coworkers are still there. Not all, but some. So they didn't really fire everybody I thought they would.
Mhm.
So I'm still working out there. So um yeah, it's dishwashing is not as bad as I thought it'd be when I first did it. It's actually quite fast. Not gonna lie, quite. I mean, it's not boring, but it gets boring if you don't have dishes. um, but yeah, it's really I don't know. Also, yeah, picture this. I've been to for this year for trips or vacations. I've been to Lou's house. That's my first vacation.
Mhm.
And 2 weeks after that, I went to Colorado for my cousin's wedding.
Yeah,
And
I remember that.
and I'm going another vacation for Thanksgiving to San Antonio. Um,
Oh, you're going to San Antonio for Thanksgiving?
yeah, because we have family there. Yeah.
Oh.
Um,
How long are you staying down there? The whole weekend?
25th through the 28th. So, well, we're leaving early, very early in the
Uh-huh.
25th in the morning. So
Oh,
we
okay.
we
Yeah.
po- we might possibly drive there in case our flight cancels.
That's a pretty long drive.
Yeah, it's a 13-hour drive. Yeah.
So you're staying for like 4 days.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And after that trip, I'm gonna have a little break of not vacationing, but in January, I'm going on the guys trip, um, and going to South Olympics after that, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to the Slavs in March too.
Yeah. You know the hotel, right?
Yeah, I know the hotel. I'm not
Okay.
staying there. I already know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
I got a couple of cousins that live around Nashville. I think I'm gonna try to stay with them. I'll
Right.
probably see them over the holidays. They'll be around Christmas, and I'll hit
Yeah.
them up Christmas and let them know what I'm doing. They'll probably let me stay with them. I'm sure.
Have you I don't know if you heard this, but I know Lou said that he picked out the. I don't know if he said that, but me and Vic actually picked out the hotel to help, pick out the hotel for official. Like, I know Lou's part of the, part is we call it Lou's basically the head of the Slavs.
The committee. Yeah.
Committee, but me and Vic actually suggested, or I guess picked out and suggested that hotel to Lou, and he said that's a good hotel, and that ever since he said that's the hotel basically. So me and Vic basically picked the hotel.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It's a good hotel. It's a great hotel. Y'all did a good job picking that out. I just
Yeah.
can't. I don't. I can't. It's not that I can't afford to stay there. I just don't. I can't
Right.
bring myself to pay that much money for a damn room.
Right. Yeah.
And I may wind up having to do that anyway, but hopefully I won't have to. And
Yeah. But yeah, it's
I do have. I got a Volkswagen bus I could bring that's a camper
oh
and
yeah.
stay in my bus. You know, but I don't know if that old bus will make it out there and back or not. So
Right.
I'm probably not going to bring the Volkswagen bus. I got one that's like a camper bus, but I haven't driven that thing in probably 10 years, and I
Yeah.
would have to do a bunch to it. And
Yeah. And
them
also,
old school Volkswagens are pretty unreliable when it comes to long trips.
well, I
So
mean,
yeah,
yeah. Um. The Yeah, I think we're gonna have a good time out there. Hopefully, there's not a lot of drunk people out there. Well, probably will, but just because there's always drunk people at these big cities. If you know what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah. That's something to watch out for in Vegas too. When you go, be careful of that in Vegas.
Yeah, and plus, I don't like big crowds.
Yeah,
Let me just rephrase that. I don't like big crowds like scrunched up to me. That's what I meant. Big crowds like spread out, I'm fine with. It's just when I'm scrunched up to people, I don't like that. It gives me uh some claustrophobic.
yeah.
But but I'm not. Oh no, I might gamble a thing or two at Vegas, but it's my first time going to Vegas, so I might go to um not gonna lie, I don't know if I can handle the walking though. um but um what else? I know this is like a long ways away, but I'm trying to think of what I could do for the talent show this next talent show with Lou
Oh,
if he's still gonna do it, because this last year, this year's talent show was, not many participants participated, which is kind of shame.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking what I could save, or I could do to save my memory of what I should do. Now I'm not gonna record anything. Yeah, I just want what I should do, because.
Well, we're still 7 or 8 months out from that, so you got
I
plenty
know.
of time.
I'm still brainstorming. That's all.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. We're really months away from that.
Yeah, that's something to work on after the season ends.
I mean, that's already almost over too.
And also, too, Nate, sometimes the best ideas come up real sudden,
Yeah, but my brain doesn't work that way. It's more like slowness.
Do you remember when I did this live? I actually won the talent show back in 2022, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And most of that stuff came up last minute. That was last minute.
Okay.
Yeah. The second and third videos in particular.
So
The first video was the Elvis impression. I kind of thought that out ahead of time. I had to go rent the costume and stuff like that. But then the second one and the third one just sort of popped up sudden and quick like on me. Because I wasn't expecting to advance after I did the Elvis thing, and I got selected for the second round. I didn't have anything. I had to come up with something on quick.
Yeah.
I just thought of what's the dumbest thing I can do, and I came up with the pool jump.
Pool jack.
And I didn't think that would go anywhere. And then when I got voted into the third round, I had to come up with something, in a week. I had a week to do something. And that's when I went down and got my neighbor and my friend Bob, who actually does editing and shit like that,
See, I don't know how to do editing. It's so freaking hard.
See, I don't either. I'm just a guy with a cell phone. I don't know how to do all that stuff. But fortunately, I had Bob right next door to me, and he is smart with that stuff. And
now,
he shout out to Bob Noxious. He said, well, if you come up with something, I'll be glad to help you film it and edit it and blah blah blah. So then I decided just to play drums in my front yard and destroy the drum kit,
Yeah.
And I went up against some pretty stiff competition. You had Sea Dog was in it that year, and X-Wing Sports was in it, and he had some great videos with the lightsaber PP. I actually was in his lightsaber PP video. We filmed a couple of segments and then emailed them to each other so that he could put me in his video, and then I put his wife in mine. And so Bob was the one that really put all that together. I just did dumb shit out in the front yard, and they come up with it, and had no idea I would win it especially over X-Wing. I mean, his videos were amazing that year, and but I did a lot of politician stuff too. I was begging for votes, and that's what politicians do. So that kind of helped me out, begging for votes that year. And then last year I did it, but I was really wanting to do that third video last year, and the night of I was going to shoot the video the next morning. So the night before, my damn washing machine exploded and threw water all over the kitchen and the living room, and my house was flooded, and I had to deal with that shit all night long. And I was too tired to make a video the next day. I was just dealing with this washing machine. Literally, the washing machine just came apart.
Oh shit!
And it dumped clothes and water and shit everywhere that night.
I'm assuming you had a new washing machine.
I got a new washer and dryer. Yeah, I went ahead and replaced both. This washing machine literally came apart on me, like it exploded.
Like,
It
was
didn't
it?
really go off like a bomb, but it was one of those machines where you put the clothes in from the front.
Yeah.
All right, and the tub spins, and the tub spun out through the door and spun into the kitchen and off into the living room while it was full of clothes and water. It was doing the rinse cycle and spun the front door off the thing. The whole front panel came off, and it spun just like a car tire spinning loose in the fucking house. And it slung water and clothes everywhere. And oh my God, it was a mess. Uh, so I had to deal with that shit all night long that night. And cleaned and cleaned to get the water out of the house. And, it was just too much. I couldn't do the video. Well, I started to make a video explaining why I couldn't make the video. But YouTube talent ain't about excuses. If you don't produce a damn video, you just didn't produce a video. So instead of going on and apologizing, I just made the video that I made for the third round and just kind of, I guess I gave up because I didn't have a choice. Uh, I probably wouldn't have won it anyway. There were other videos way better than mine. You remember I did the lawnmower cleaning thing with the soap and that. That was my round two, and it was a decent video. It was funny and dumb, but I was going to do a third round. Uh, it was going to be me saying "Roll Tide" and shit, and my girlfriend smacking me around and shit. That's what it would have been, but I wasn't able to do it. I just had too much going on in the house with the washing machine. So maybe next year, I can get something done.
Yeah.
And I don't have any ideas. I have no clue right now, but I got 7 months to think about it. 8
Yeah.
months.
I mean, I think the last great I guess talent show video was the pronouncing words.
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny.
Dieter. You know how I got Dieter from, or I actually thought Derek Jeter because it looked like it looked like Jeter, or the last name Jeter but with a D. That's like how much
Yeah,
Dieter.
yeah,
I mean, it did look like Jeter, but it just had a D.
right.
But yeah, do you think I need like an editor for editing, or it's just, I don't know.
Well, it depends on what you're going to do. For what you're doing, what you have done so far, you don't need an editor.
Yeah,
It just depends on what you're planning on doing.
because I'm trying to do videos more, but I still stuck on like addicted to do live streams. But to get pizza, I have to do videos to get more views, but I mean, I think that's true, but I was just saying it's hard to do if we're like a small YouTube channel.
Yeah, maybe, who does editing is Vic. Vic might help you.
Yeah.
Vic too has OBS and all that other shit. He can do editing.
Yeah.
Maybe you could reach out to somebody who does the editing stuff. Sea Dog might help you, or
I have
Streamlabs or somebody like that.
I have Streamlabs, but I also have an OBS too, just in case. But
Traveling Fools, he does editing. He's pretty good with it.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
I might reach out with some of them. I mean, but yeah, have you been to a hockey game before, like an ice hockey game in person?
Yeah, we got something around here called the Greenville Growl.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah, hockey team.
um,
I've been to 2 Greenville Growl games, and
we need to bring.
hockey. The
What was that?
fighting is the best part of the hockey. I like the fighting, but they don't let them fight like they used to.
Yeah, it was sad, but with the I actually like the scoring and also the fighting, but I mean the fighting's not just about hockey; it's basically about scoring goals too. So, but I have a college. We have a college hockey team here, Division One, called University at Omaha Mavericks. I think that's the team name, but and the mascot is Bull or Maverick, whatever. But let's see. I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
they used to have a football team. Not gonna lie, Division Two. Um, but yeah, some doofus shut the program down back in the day. Um, but right now, Omaha has like 5-4 record because college hockey is probably the same amount as same games amount as college men's basketball. So really like 30 games or something. Or something, I don't
Mhm.
know. Like when you see some records on March Madness saying 27-5 or whatever, something like that. That's what hockey has too. Um, but yeah, it's really good. I mean, we have a lot of Canadians on our team, which are really fast. Not gonna lie.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's we lost to our arch rival North Dakota, not North Dakota State, but North Dakota. Um, uh, but yeah, it's been a rough weekend, but we'll hopefully get beat Minnesota Duluth. That's where our next opponent is on the road, though.
Mhm.
But yeah, so far, I mean, our team's like really young. Although we have like 3 or 4 seniors and 6 juniors and uh, 7 sophomores and a lot of freshmen.
Right.
So yeah, it's gonna be a rough season. Hopefully not, but you never know. Miami, not gonna lie, do you know Miami of Ohio in football?
Yes, I'm familiar with Miami, Ohio.
They're in the same conference in hockey as Omaha is in hockey, Division One.
Yeah.
They're actually 8-2, I think, so far.
Yeah.
Not bad,
So
actually.
let me ask you this. I got a hockey question, college hockey question for you.
What's up?
Does college hockey do their postseason like in a tournament like basketball does, or how do they do their
Yeah,
postseason?
yeah, kind of like basketball does, but not at the same time because March Madness is probably uh, the bigger, I guess, attendance. But yes, they do that. It's like um, 14 or no 16 playoff bracket. I wish it was 64, but we only have like 64 teams total. But It has to be like 14, or 18 or whatever, some bracket. So yeah, it's so in the bracket it's a single elimination like March Madness, but and they do assign arenas like before they play, like where the where they're gonna play, like Sioux Falls for example, uh,
Mm-hmm.
or Huntington, New York. I don't know if that's a place or anything, but I'm just saying that they assign arenas or college arenas for hosting their quarterfinal, and after that, it's basically wherever city they play in, and they go to the Frozen Four, which just means uh, the the Final Four. Basically, that's what we call it, Frozen Four. Same thing. But the Frozen Four is actually in Las Vegas this year. It's probably in May somewhere. Probably in May, because it starts in late March. Not like where March Madness starts, but
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, I think did you know Alabama Huntsville used to have a hockey team too? Alabama Huntsville, the University of Alabama Huntsville. Yeah, a Alabama hockey team used to have a hockey team, but they don't have it anymore. So that's how I wish they could. The SEC have a hockey conference. I think the fans, could engage, because I know they mostly care about football. Number one, maybe baseball or basketball second, maybe hockey's third. I don't know, but what do you think
I
about
think
what
it
hockey?
depends on where you're at. I think hockey could be above baseball, depending on where you're at in the country.
Right,
Like there's
like
certain
Florida.
regions where hockey's more popular than it is in other
Yeah,
regions. You know what I mean?
yeah, like Florida.
Did you buy a team asshole hat, Nate?
Yeah, I have actually.
Do you have an asshole hat?
Not yet. It's still shipping though.
Oh, it's too late to get them.
No,
If
no,
you
no.
didn't get one by now, you ain't getting one.
No. I ordered one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but it's still shipping to my house.
Okay. So you did
Yeah.
order one. You're just waiting on it to come in the mail.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. Because you can't get them as of midnight last night.
Yeah.
No longer available.
I'm still waiting for my paycheck to get to get more stuff from that store.
Yeah, I went ahead and got myself the Octavian shirt too, because I actually wanted the Octavian shirt when it first came out, but that's when Lou switched companies.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah. So far it has been. I don't know where it's at right now because uh
Well, it don't matter as long as you already ordered it and it's on its way. Doesn't matter where
right.
it's at right now.
Yeah.
You'll get it. They actually sent it to me. When did you order yours?
Like through the limited time thing.
Do you remember what day you ordered it?
Uh Friday, I think.
You'll probably get it in the next couple of days because it took about 6 days for me to get mine.
Yeah.
I ordered mine on Sunday and it got here on Thursday.
Okay. Yeah. Um I actually like I actually liked the old YouTube T-shirt, but I grew out of it. um, but yeah, it's oh yeah, here's my backyard right now.
I still have my Bluetooth TV repair shirt that I bought in 2019.
Yeah.
Yep, I still wear it sometimes.
So you know how I used to have a back porch and stuff?
Yeah.
So the siding people, like we got new siding like 2-3 months ago, and
Yeah.
The porch was actually in their way to build get the siding on the house, so they basically got rid of the porch.
They took down the porch.
Yeah.
Are they going to put it back?
No, well, we ordered a new one for some reason.
Oh, so you get a new porch.
Yeah. We're getting a new porch because they said it's not stable enough. The old one wasn't.
Ah.
So
Must have been an old porch.
it was. Now we do have fall leaves on the
On the porch?
oh well on the we call it my driveway.
Oh, yeah. Driveway.
But yeah, it's here's my setup. Yeah, I mean it's been this used to be like that's a new what do you call it window, but yeah, it's really this is like a 3-story house, so
Yeah.
And plus we if you let's just say if you want to live in Nebraska, we're in Fairfield right now. If you want to move to Nebraska, the taxes are the in what do you call it the taxes in Nebraska are extremely high.
Hallway?
What?
You talking about the hallway?
No, I'm talking about when you move in. If someone moved in Nebraska somewhere, the property tax is pretty
Oh,
high.
the taxes. Taxes, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty damn high.
Yeah, my
Just
taxes
FYI.
went up.
Just
They built
FYI.
3 houses around me. I have 2 behind me and 1 beside me that are almost $1 million houses. So my taxes went up because those houses got built.
Yeah.
My house is like a $200,000 house, and
Like I'll show you.
they built 3 houses around me that are $500,000 houses.
Yeah, I'll show
So
you.
my taxes doubled. I need a $500,000 house now.
I don't blame you.
Actually, the guy that had the 3 houses built tried to buy my house, and I wouldn't sell it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a jerk, and I didn't like him, and I told him to get off my damn porch.
For sale.
I'm going to give this house to one of my kids when I move out of it. I'm going to keep this house about 3 or 4 or 5 more years, and then I got a piece of land that's like 55 acres, and it's in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to sell off about 10 acres of that land, and I'm going to use that money to build me a house on the rest of my land. And that's where I'm going to retire at when I retire.
Here's $1 million house in Omaha.
Oh, they got them here too, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just showing you. Yeah, pool and everything. Big yard. Yeah, some are like 285,000 or 285.
I'll be 60 in January. I can retire in 5 more years. Really, I could retire in 2 years, but I'm gonna retire in 5 years if I live long enough. and then I'm gonna build me a house on my piece of land,
Right.
and then I'm gonna just give this house to one of my kids. And look, I pay almost the same taxes on this house as I do on 55 acres of land. I got 55 acres of land with nothing on it except Volkswagens, but it's undeveloped,
Yeah.
and the taxes on it are only about 200 some odd more dollars than the taxes I pay here. And I moved into this house in 2019, and the taxes were less than half of what they are now.
This is a lake
So,
house, by the way.
Yeah.
And
So that's some bullshit. They gonna build 3 houses around me that, jacked up my taxes, and I didn't have nothing to say about it.
yeah.
Wasn't nothing I could do. So what if they build 3 more fucking fancy rich people houses around me, and my taxes go up again? Shit.
Right.
I don't think so.
Like, look at this.
I'm gonna let my kids pay them taxes, or they can sell the house and get rid of it.
Like, I actually like this house, but it's fucking expensive. This is a lake house. But yeah, it's it's not a really big lake. It's just a man-made, decent-sized lake.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have your boat ramp.
A dock.
A dock, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Look, Nate, we've been on 2 hours, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump off here, and I appreciate you coming on and hanging out with me for a minute.
All right, you're welcome, as always.
And be sure to tune in next Thursday. That was Nate the Great, y'all. He came in, hung out with old Millis for a minute. Shout out to the chat, Huffer Billy Paul, Caden the Diesel Freak, P Digits, and Hoghead, and Yoda T. Those were the people in the comments today in the chat section. Appreciate y'all coming on and hanging out with old Millis for a minute. So that's the end of the Coin versus Coin Week 11 results show. And if you were turned in up at the front of the show, you would realize that the dime is now leading. Dime has taken the lead, and nickel has come up a lot stronger. And we got a pretty close race between the 4 coins this week. Shout out to Battle Angel, who helped me on Thursday to do the coin tossing and shit like that. Appreciate her being here, and we appreciate Nate and Caden for coming into the stream and chopping it up with us for a little while. Be sure to tune in next Thursday. Get your name on the list for the giveaway. We're not giving away next Thursday. We're giving away on week 14. That's rivalry weekend. But we will put more names in the pot. Hang out with us Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern, and we'll do it all again for week 12, folks. I hope everybody has a wonderful night and a great and wonderful and safe weekend. Try not to hurt nobody. Try not to hurt yourself. That's about all I got to say, y'all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.